Hey everyone, Lance Ippolito here, trader, investor, and entrepreneur. And I want to go over the most important question that people are asking me right now. We're going to use my good friend ChatGPT to help us out. But is there any demand for Bitcoin nowadays with AI taking over? We all heard the headlines that AI is taking jobs and is going to rule the world, so to speak. But if the technology in AI is so advanced and so important, why is there Bitcoin anymore? Now, first, before we get into ChatGPT and going over what I think are good responses and bad responses, stuff I agree with and disagree with, we can't lie of price action. If you're a stock trader, you know the charts do not lie, right? Everything else is opinions. And what does everyone have? Opinions are like booty holes. Everyone has one. If we just look at the chart, we continue to see H-cell patterns. That's what we're experiencing right now. You might be saying, Lance, what is that H-cell pattern? Well, we'll break it down a little bit closer. H-cell pattern is a bearish forming pattern, pretty much a lowercase h, to where you have the H, the rally, as we have a lowercase h, and then as we take out the prior low, so right here, or support, most option traders or stock traders will say, we flush lower. So there's many H-cell patterns. We're looking at a daily chart on Bitcoin. We'll just go over a few so you can see how it works. So if we look here, H-cell, crash, pretty harsh crash too, might I add. H-cell, our recent one, possible crash. H-cell, it didn't crash, but we stayed down. H-cell, crash. H-cell, took a while because we bounced back, but crash. So you can see H-cell patterns, and if you're looking at it intraday, maybe like a 5-minute chart, if you want to get really, really freaky deaky with it, H-cell, as we took out the prior low here, flush. And usually on the flush, you'll have lots of volume come in. So you see as we take out the low or support, you usually break it on volume. So a typical pattern, most stock traders know this, but if you don't, take a look. Here's a perfect one right here. H-cell. What happens as we take out the low? Look what happened to volume, right? So H-cell pattern. It's very, very powerful. You know, again, that's black and white, no opinion based there. It's a bearish pattern. If you put a negative sign in front of the ticker, we're just looking at Bitcoin. Put a negative sign in the ticker. If you're a perma bull, you're probably like, oh, looks great, right? Breakout over the prior high. So you just put a negative sign. But let's go into ChatGPT to give us our analysis. And the first thing I asked was, is there any demand in Bitcoin nowadays with AI taking over? Now, ChatGPT says there's plenty of demand, but the type of demand has changed. 10 years ago, Bitcoin demand was mostly crypto enthusiasts, retail traders, speculators. Now it says they're institutional investors. Is there? Or is that just fake news? Because even though we have ETFs, Bitcoin ETFs, that doesn't mean they're institutional investors actually buying it. All that really is access for retail traders to buy cryptocurrency without opening up a Coinbase account and buying the spot Bitcoin itself. That's all it really was. If you look at the balance sheet and holdings of the big hedge funds, it's less than 2% of Bitcoin. So that is, in my opinion, and there has been some news articles on it, that has been debunked. Institutional investors are not in Bitcoin. There are some hedge funds that are in crypto, but a lot of those hedge funds are down or either blew up. Store value demand. So let's go to number 2. Store of value demand. Many investors still view Bitcoin as digital gold, and inflation has and a protection against. Well, again, we'll go to the charts. The charts do not lie, right? Again, we're doing everything black and white. Do we have inflation right now? Yes. What has happened to the price of gold? And we're going to add gold as a study. Compare with, let's look at gold and silver. Bitcoin has been moving down with gold. Bitcoin lower, gold lower. Bitcoin crashing, gold and silver crashing. Bitcoin bounce, gold and silver bounce. So the rumor or I guess the old school teaching of, is gold the fight against inflation? It was. Yes. You see gold and silver rally in 2025. Inflation was high. But now it's at almost a one-to-one correlation with Bitcoin. So that argument is no longer active. Do we still have inflation right now? Of course, we had the whole war and everything going on. And what has happened to the price of gold? It's been moving lower. So acting as digital gold or inflation hedge, in my opinion, is false. Because during this whole war that we've been seeing over the past couple of months, Bitcoin should be soaring. And what happened? It's been going lower and lower. So we have one fake news, two fake news. Government and regulatory developments. You have a whole administration who's crypto friendly, and what has happened? Bitcoin has gone down. So all the kind of catalyst that the crypto enthusiasts said is false. So then I asked ChatGPT, has AI taken money away from Bitcoin? Well, yes. Let's just look at the DRAM ETF. This is, in my opinion, kind of the cleanest view because this makes up names like Micron and SanDisk. Of course, look at these names. Let's just look at Micron. You know, the stock has more than tripled this year, tripled in the past few months. So, of course, money is taken away from Bitcoin, 1,000%. But then, is this retail investors buying Micron? No, this is institutional investors. Right? Retail investors can't buy $1,000 stock. Or if they do, they're buying one or two shares. They're not buying millions of shares and stuff like that, and building positions. So has AI taken money away? Yes. And it even gives us a timeline. 2021, 2022, crypto speculation. Speculation. It's just that, speculation. Now we have AI dominating speculation. Anthropic, $1 trillion valuation. OpenAI, right around the same ballpark. 2026 investors now decide between AI, crypto, and traditional assets. I'll tell you. What are investors doing right now? AI, AI, AI. And of course, SpaceX. So, I can't think of a bull case yet. I don't know if you can, just judging by these three. Now, we do have some AI and Bitcoin may help each other. Okay, can't argue that. But here's what I asked. Secondly, what is the use of crypto anymore, really, if AI intelligence is so smart? And ChatGPT acknowledged it's one of the biggest questions investors are starting to ask. If AI becomes extremely intelligent, digital systems become incredibly efficient, what problem does crypto solve? So let's see. Fixed supply, apparently. No central authority, global transfer, assets that can't be printed. Okay. Some of this I agree with. But think about wealthy investors. Have they already taken their money out the wand? In China? Yes. Look at the Chinese stock market, large cap index, the FXI. That already happened. Money already came out the wand into real estate. Yes, they used Bitcoin as a money laundering aspect, and they took the money out the wand because the devaluation of the currency. People were saying that about what's going on now with the war. Well, if people are using Bitcoin to take money out, why isn't it going up? And again, same argument. Think of Bitcoin as digital gold, an alternative monetary asset, a hedge against centralized systems. Okay, that's the same argument. Digital gold, what does that do? Gold does not pay anything, and I'm a gold bull. Now, this is where the question becomes really relevant. A lot of crypto projects promise smart contracts, decentralized payment networks, data marketplaces. Okay. AI may perform these functions better. What is getting smarter? Is Bitcoin getting smarter or is AI? AI. I mean, it's black and white, in my opinion, that. Many utilized tokens may eventually have very little reason to exist. Now, yes, if you want to own a digital wallet, make payments, all that stuff, okay, but we've heard about that for so long. And I know the big argument for Ethereum is the whole blockchain payment. We're right near lows on Ethereum since they launched the futures. Talk about H-cell patterns. I mean, this is like the ultimate H-cell pattern. H-cell pattern. What happened? Broke down. H-cell pattern. Probably going to break down. Again, I'm trying to build a bull case and to be objective. I just can't think of anything yet. The skeptical argument, AI is $1 trillion business. Why own a token with no cash flow? I agree. Many cryptocurrencies produce no cash flow, depend on adoption and scarcity. If you could print Bitcoin, all these Bitcoin miners like Mara, well, then they should be doing great if there's only a certain amount of Bitcoin left. Let's look at the past 20 years of Mara. Looks like a penny stock that's dead, doesn't it? Now, AI's personal framework, Bitcoin has a strong use case. Potential for Ethereum, useful decentralized applications continue growing. Okay, that's fine. Now, here's what I asked last. Can AI replicate in the future the framework of Bitcoin or Ethereum and do it better? Yes. AI could absolutely design something that's technically better than Bitcoin or Ethereum. The bigger question is, will people trust it? Do people trust crypto now? I don't know. I still think it's the Wild West, most people, right? The average person thinks of crypto as a gamble or stuff people got rich or money laundering or to buy drugs. I don't think the normal person off the street looks at Bitcoin as a safe asset class. Could AI become superior to blockchain? Almost certainly. Faster transactions, lower fees, better security, better scalability, automatic bug fixing, self-upgrading protocols. Frankly, many engineers already think modern blockchains are technically better than Bitcoin. Bitcoin's mode is a trust because it's lasted. It's existed for over 15 years. No one controls it. I get that. It's been around. People are going to trust it more. Ethereum is more vulnerable. Ethereum competes more directly on technology. Cheaper transactions, better, smart, faster, all that. But if we really want to think of, let's just look at BM&R. This is the Ethereum treasury stock, quote unquote. Tom Lee stock that he may have pumped on everyone and then dumped on everyone. In my opinion, cryptocurrency is dead. And it's going to remain dead. AI is taking over. Bitcoin holders, Ethereum, BM&R will be bag holders. They already are. Let's be honest. Bitcoin's down 50% this year. I'd love to know in the comments what your bull case for Bitcoin is. Because I'm trying, and I want to be a buyer of it down here at 60K. I really do. 'Cause from a trade, I'm a contrarian. But I can't. Just yet. Persuade me in the comments, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Thank you so much.